Hi there, it's Greg Dazinski, Detroit's Love Guru, coming back to you live. Well, it's going to be another recording, but it's live right now. Um, I get a lot of comments, questions, if you will. Greg, why do I do this situation? Why am I in this crappy relationship, unhealthy relationship? And there was a question on Facebook going back and forth. Why am I with or why is a friend with a narcissist? Doesn't admit they're wrong, always right, belittles, criticizes on a constant basis, never looks at themselves, what they do, situation. I look at this not only with narcissistic individuals, I'm going to blanket this with unhealthy relationships as a whole, okay? Why are you in a situation where you're not feeling loved, desired, appreciated, craved, cherished, all these aspects, okay? Um, my first instinct, I will, as a professional, whatever, I want to look at what is getting in the way for that person to feel that way. Is it maybe they're not feeling loved, appreciated, even desired or craved from you, or, maybe that's triggering the tit for tat battle back and forth. Maybe you're not getting the love you want because you're not giving them the love they want or they need, okay, to feel desired, craved, appreciated, okay? Also, if you are a doormat in a relationship, okay, people are going to lose respect for you big time. You're not going to be, if you don't stick up for yourself, you don't speak your mind, what your needs, what your wants are, your partner's going to lose a lot of respect for you, okay? Because mainly you lost a lot of respect for yourself and self love. So you need to work on that. The textbook analogy, which a lot of people look at, even in counseling, psychological, behavioral science fields, is okay, why do people do what they do? Greg, I'm a strong woman, I'm a strong man, confident in everything. Why am I in an unhealthy situation where I get treated like crap and nothing changes? Okay. Um, Going back to the textbook analogy, they're trying to look at, okay, maybe I was abused. Maybe, I didn't feel loved as a kid. They're going way back then, maybe a trauma happened. These could be legit reasons, maybe why you're tolerating or maybe in an unhealthy relationship situation. Okay, my question is, okay, do we really have to know if, okay, while you're in that unhealthy situation, do we really have to know the answer to that? Okay. I'm not saying discrediting the past. I always look at past traumas when I work with a lot of individuals that have, rape survivors that have been physically, emotionally abused as a kid, as a teen, even, let's face it, in adult relationships. And I look at how that is affecting you now. How is it affecting you staying in an unhealthy situation, unhealthy marriage, maybe in an abusive situation, or maybe you get treated like crap because you feel like you deserve it. Okay, now we can go back, way back to the past. We can't redo the past, but I look at, like I said, what is causing the past, those traumas, the heartaches, not feeling love, whatever, that cause you to be in a situation that you're in now that you don't want to be in, that you're miserable and that it's unhealthy. Maybe you're crying a lot. You feel just miserable, unworthy, if you will. My question is, maybe we don't have to realize why. I want to look at what is keeping you in that situation, okay? What is, maybe the past, okay? We got that. But what is keeping you in that situation? Why do you not feel worthy enough? Maybe you don't have enough self love to get out of that situation or do something about it to remove yourself from an abusive situation, unhealthy relationship. So I want to center more on what is causing you to stay in that relationship. We can blame it on 10 years ago, 20 years ago, what happened, you know, in the past. It could be the recent past, it could be the way, way, way distant past. But I want to know, what can I do to help you maybe get enough self love, self confidence, self esteem to remove yourself from that situation? Again, if you're in that situation, it's not up to me. No professional should tell you you should stay or leave a certain relationship. That's up to you. Got it? That is your responsibility, period. Um, so I want to know, what is keeping you in that unhealthy situation? Is it because of comfort factor? Sometimes, and I posted this on Facebook a little bit ago too, I even maybe rehashed it a little bit today in someone's post, that, maybe there is comfort in instability. There we go. Sorry about the babble. Um, Maybe there is comfort being in an uneasy situation. Maybe there is a comfort in being miserable, whatever, because it's known. Let's face it, you might not like it, but you can predict it, right? You know what's going to happen. And to a lot of people, right? Humans are what? We're habit forming creatures, right? So maybe there is some comfort. It sounds whacked. Maybe there is some easiness in the uneasiness of a relationship being unhealthy, not feeling loved, not being desired. I want you to switch that around. I'm a huge pain, pleasure, principle individual, meaning we are going to stay in a situation that is less painful, right? Than moving into maybe an unknown. And maybe that unknown, being alone, right? Maybe, let's face it, being homeless, being not feeling that love, being alone, whatever the financial situation, whatever is less painful for us, we're going to remain in that situation. So I want to try to help individuals sort of flip the script around on maybe an unhealthy relationship, or very maybe abusive, criticizing relationship, and flip the script on that is more painful staying in that than maybe removing yourself away from it. I'm all about relationships trying to bust their ass, doing the best they can to try to make things work, okay? And if that doesn't work, if your partner does not want to look at themselves, they do not want to have self insight, they blame you for everything. Let's face it. That's, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, maybe that, the signs of individual narcissistic for whatever reason, low self esteem, whatever, they're arrogant, whatever you want to say. They're not able to look at themselves and they blame you for everything. Um, it's always your fault, the tit for tat wrong. You know what? I'm doing this because you don't do this. You know what? You have to look at that situation and look at, if that person is not willing to fight for the relationship and fight for you and your love, why are you in that situation? Again, when I say why, it sounds easy. No, it's not. I get it. Your heart bleeds. It's wrenched, like you're just ripping, your heart's ripping apart and your guts are ripped apart. It's not easy. But this is where I want to help you get self-love and look at, what? Do I love myself enough? Do I deserve to be loved the way I want to be loved? I'm not talking, unicorns, rainbows, fantasy land, whatever. I'm talking legit, true love that you can, you're going to debate, you might argue once in a while, but when it's done and said, you love each other at a core, you have each other's backs, when it's done and said, that you are desired, you are loved, that you are important. We're not human. We all screw up. Believe me, I'm very human. So I want you to look at those situations, okay? Happy Sunday, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying their weekend. Much love and peace. Check out my website, as always, www.theartofrelationships.org. Go to Amazon, check out my book, Seize That Total Connection, Achieving the Emotional and Sexual Relationship You Crave, people. And I appreciate I think, I don't know, 11 reviews or so on the book. I'm flattered. I'm very flattered. 11 reviews, 5 out of 5 stars. I'm humbled. I'm probably going to start blushing. So I appreciate that out there and all the support I've been getting. This is Detroit's Love Guru, Greg Dzinski, and I will talk to you later. Hopefully, this hits home with a lot of people, okay? Take care.